Welcome everyone. This is a tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So we're going to be looking at your current situation and what's going on around you, and then we're going to kind of gaze into the future a little bit, and at the end of the video I'm going to pull advice on what you should do about all this stuff that's going on with you. So I've already shuffled the cards. As you can see, they are laid out in little piles, and each one of these little piles is a specific area of your life that I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to start here, which is the position of the back. That's what I call it. And it talks about your recent past, what's been recently happening to you, stuff that might even still be lingering around you. All right, so let's take a look here. Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. I have here the Page of Pentacles with the number 9. This is readiness, this is preparedness, but like on a mental level. Like maybe you have actually studied to take the test. You know, if you're going to school, this is having studied to take the test, having bought the books, having studied the material, and you're ready to take the test. Now, if you're not going to school, then this can just be general readiness, but it's like more regards to your skills, more regards, it's like more mental with the number 9. Let me pull cards here, and I'm going to get more specific on it in just a second. Can I get more specific on this Page of Pentacles with the number 9, please? Okay, those two cards want to come out. There we go. So we have honey with the house, which is interesting because I was kind of expecting something a little more academic here. But with honey in the house, really we're talking more about what's going on in your house, what's going on inside the home. And I'm really getting just more of a Cancer vibe, like, I mean, not like you have Cancer, I mean the zodiac sign Cancer, which is like motherly energy here. So maybe this is like mental preparedness for taking care of someone else. Maybe you're prepared to have a child, and you've really done your homework with regards to that. You know, something with regards to that. Other than that, this can just be having everything prepared in the home. Let me see what's on the bottom. Okay, and then we have the ear. So I'm really getting like hosts. Maybe you're a good host. You know, it could be that you have your home like really well laid out, and everything just looks really nice, and you're just a good host. You're ready to have people come over. All right, let's keep going. I don't want to get stuck in the recent past. Let's see what's going on with you right now. And I feel like this is going to end up being relevant information in just a second, but I don't want to get stuck on it. So let's take a look at what's happening with you now. I'm going to flip over this pile here. This tells me what you guys are up to, physically what you're doing. I call it the position of the hand. So, by the way, all these positions are body parts. So if you kind of imagine head, heart, back, hands, and feet like a person, right? The shape of a person here. So we have the hand here, and that's what you're doing. So we have Gemini, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's interesting because Gemini is engaging people. It's talking to people. It is that one-on-one. But with the Queen of Pentacles, it's kind of like at a distance. So maybe you're doing it over the phone. Or maybe it's just sort of like platonic. Maybe it's just, what's the word for it? Like chit chat, you know? It's not, I don't think it's anything deep, or either that or the Queen of Pentacles is just telling me that it's physically at a distance, or maybe it's just you're not close to these people. Let me pull cards on this to see if I can get any more information on this. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles with Gemini. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles with Gemini. Yeah, it's like you guys are ready, and now you're talking to people. I feel this is all like linked to the same, whatever it is you're trying to do, it's like you were ready to do it, you're mentally prepared, and then now in the present, you are kind of talking to people. But I feel like you're still a little standoffish about it. Tell me about, okay, here we go. The number 1. And then we have the bridge. We have Pisces, and we have, I'm gonna put these here, and then we have the bed here. Yeah, we're not being super direct, or we're not going out of our way to tell people about this thing that we're ready to do, or maybe, you know, or tell people, you know, our house is really clean, come over. We're not really going out of our way to do it. You're still a little standoffish, even though I feel like you want to have people come over. you want to be ready to, this could even, this could just be ready to just let people in and let more friends in general too. But you're not being super direct about it. You're kind of waiting for the right time. You're like, oh, maybe, you know, at the next get together, I will make some new friends and I will invite them over to my super shiny house, right? But for the moment, you're just kind of chilling. On the bottom, we have Mercury again. So Gemini and Mercury, that's a lot of talking, a lot of communication. And then the volcano, and underneath that. So yeah, you want to talk because I think you guys, you're ready. It's like you finally have, either you finally have a car to get to a place where you can hang out with someone, or you finally have a nice house where you can have somebody over. So you're ready. All right, let's keep going. I don't want to dwell on this either. So let me take a look at the position of the heart here. This is going to tell me how you guys are feeling about this situation in the moment. Again, we're still in the present now. The future is still coming up. I haven't looked at the future yet. So in the present, you guys are feeling, you're feeling like you're hedging your bets on the future. It's like your feelings about the present are kind of so-so because you're really thinking about all the plans that you want to make, whether this is regards to like all the stuff you want to do with people, and you haven't gotten to do it yet because, you know, you haven't really put the word out, or you're just not so upfront. You're a little standoffish about it, but you're kind of invested in these plans. You're invested in these plans. You really want this to happen. The Six of Swords is like, I feel like you want a little bit of a change with the Six of Swords, and that's tied to planning. These plans that you've been ready for, these plans that have required, by the way, with the Page of Pentacles and the Nine, it has required getting, you know, either funds together or getting just like materials together. Like I was saying before, a nice house, right? Getting that together, being ready. This is like both mental and physical readiness. Having the book, having the material, and, you know, being ready to engage. Let's take a look at the next position. So again, still in the present here, we're going to look at what you guys are thinking about the moment. So you have the Empress with the Queen. The Empress with the Queen. Definitely hostess vibes. And I definitely hostess, because both women, right? So, Empress is like you're dolled up. You're dolled up. And with the Queen here, it's like I feel like you're in charge. So almost like you can set the date. You're ready at any time, right? You have control, Queen. You have control of the situation. You're dolled up, and you're kind of like, I feel like you're just waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for the plan, you know? It could be that the plan was already made. It could be that the plan is currently in the making, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at the future and see what's going on with this plan, see what's going on with this readiness, see what's going to unfold. So this is the position of the foot. It's where you guys are walking to what you're walking towards, right? So we have that's the Nine of Cups with the Knight. This is like party. This is like party central. It's action with the Knight. It's drinking with the Nine of Cups. So this is that party that you're hosting, okay? Coming up in the future. Let me pull cards on this and see how that's gonna go. I feel like it's gonna go great. The Nine of Cups is good. The Nine of Cups is everybody gets enough to drink. Everybody gets enough to eat. Nine of Cups. Tell me about the Knight here, please. Tell me about the Knight. Tell me about the Knight. Well, with the Nine of Cups also. Both these cards. House. Where is it? Your house. You're hosting, right? It's at your house. It's at your house. Okay, so on the bottom, we do have the Manticore. Okay, so maybe a lot of people don't show up, or maybe something about it ends up being annoying, but it's still good. It's still good. Yeah, let's see what else is on top here. We have the foot, we have the hammer, and we have the throne here, this is just saying like, it finally happens, right? The plan finally happens, and you've been waiting for this, you've been ready for this. So plan finally happens, the party finally happens, and it goes fairly well. I feel like there's only a couple snags, because I say snag because of the Manticore. But other than that, you're pretty happy with the way it pans out with the hammer there. So I'm gonna pull all these cards up, and we're gonna pull advice and see what you guys should be doing at the moment, maybe to help the situation or to steer things in a better direction. So just advice for you guys. Can I have some advice, please? Okay, I barely shuffle, but this card seemed to want to fall out. The Nine of Cups again. The Nine of Cups is Indulge. The Nine of Cups is Indulge. We have more cards that just sort of fell out for some reason. Because, you know, sometimes when they're well shuffled, they do that. And I did shuffle the cards really well before I started. Okay, so these other cards are still pertinent. I'm going to read them. Just give me a second, because there's 5 of them. Okay, so I think either people are slow to respond. People are either slow to respond or slow to show up. Or maybe some people don't show up, you know? And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. But overall, like I was saying, overall, Nine of Cups. Good party, good event. I almost feel like it could be if it's a housewarming party, that'd be perfect, because I keep getting the house, right? So anyway, good party, good event. Let me pull some tarot cards. I'm gonna leave this one out because we're still talking about the Nine of Cups. We're still talking in the party. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of drinking with the Nine of Cups showing up twice. Okay, so we have Uranus. Uranus. Okay, so we have the Manticore showing up again. Let me see. Uranus is interesting. I need more cards for Uranus. So for Uranus, we have the foot, we have the hammer, and again, okay, so this is just the same clump. It's the same clump from before. Yeah, it's like people showing up. It's people showing up. But it might be that people are late, okay? It might be that people are late, and it's a little bit annoying, and that's what it is. People just show up late. All right, guys. So that's it. That is your advice. Have a good time, I guess. Drink as much as you want with the Nine of Cups as your advice, and it should be a smashing success. With that, I'm going to end your... Okay, so as I said, smashing success, 4 swords came out, which is to say, maybe don't drink too much. Maybe moderate a little bit with the 4 swords. But anyway, have a good night, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Take care.